You know what I'm saying? How did Gym Gang become Gym Gang? And for the people that's like we global with this, it's not a local thing, but what is Gym Gang?
Yeah, right.
Gym Gang. Well, first of all, before Gym Gang became Gym Gang, we was a fitness group, and we wasn't uniform. So, being that I came from the music industry, I decided to bring a little touch and uniform the situation, and I felt it would be more if we put it underneath an umbrella, and allow people to follow what we're doing. So that's how Gym Gang actually became what it is today.
Okay, okay. Anything to add to that, Mark?
Yeah. So, and basically, to add to what Red just said, we started out as a local fitness company group, and basically, we wanted more than just to be the local workout guys and stuff like that. We wanted to actually be able to touch people from all different states, countries, and stuff like that, and behind Red kind of masterminding, how to actually get out of the Bronx, get out of New
Okay.
York. We would have been stuck, just like a lot of other, fitness groups that's coming up now. There's a lot of intangibles that you got to add to just the idea of working out. You got to be marketable. You got to be approachable. It's a lot of little things that we had to learn along the way, to become who we are now, which is more of a global networking group.
Nice.
So how does somebody become like a part of Gym Gang? Because I know you're not just taking anybody off the streets, like because you are a big group and you are growing, but you also seem to be very selective in
Right.
who you allow to be a part of this.
So,
Like, what's the process?
all right, so first, we go through like a little screening where we talk to the individuals and stuff like that, and we find out what it is they like about it, what it is they want to do, what can they contribute with, so on and so forth, and then after they pass that phase, then we got to bring them through initiation. So it's like a gauntlet. It gets crazy. It gets crazy.
And to add to, I'm sorry.
Hey, go ahead.
To add to that, the word gang, we kind of switched it up. Of course, we all know gangs. We hear gangs in the street. So we decided to bring a fitness gang to the fitness community. And how we initiate people, as Mark said, we also have a program called Hell Week. That's the initiation process. So the initiation process goes like this. Just like any other gang, you got to be initiated in it. But we chose not to live the negative life and be more positive. What we decided to do was you have to be initiated through a workout process, a very hard, intense process, which is called Hell Week. A couple of you guys are familiar with it, which is located on our YouTube channel. And if you can pass those measurements and get through those obstacles, then you can become a part of our situation.
Okay, so what does a part of your situation actually entail? What then once you become a part of the Gym Gang, then what is everyone's position?
Okay, so basically, all right. So it's like a tree. It's like a pyramid. Me and Red, we actually sit from the top and we try to orchestrate all the different pieces and the puzzles and stuff like that. So the biggest thing is we try to get people who are into training so that they can inspire other people into training and stuff like that. And whether it's in their city, their town, their state, or whatever, if they can grasp one person, and change them, that's actually doing what it is that we set out to
So,
do.
so you mentioned other states, Mark. So I see that you guys travel a lot. You guys are starting to do these expos, these conventions. So if one had a group already going on, like before, y'all was just a workout group. Y'all had no titles before. You know what I'm saying? I know Red for day one. That's my guy, and he's been doing this for a minute. And before Gym Gang even came about, there's other groups I'm sure around the globe that have groups like that.
Absolutely.
That's not titled. If they wanted to assemble and say we want to rep Gym Gang where we at? What's that process?
Okay, so all right. So now again, they'll reach out to one of us, whether it's Red, myself, or Tiki or Chris that runs corporate in California. They get into contact with one of us. They let us know exactly what it is that they have already, what they can bring to the table, and what they want to do. So we put them through the same process. We'll fly out. We'll go visit them, sit, talk. And we try to come down with like a plan on how we can get that group converted into Gym Gang.
Okay, and I'm sure it has to be. I'm sure you just mentioned the broad spectrum of it, but I'm sure it's a deeper process because everybody can't just be like, yo, we got a group, yo, we about to be Gym Gang, and then y'all just gonna fly out there.
Right, exactly. So basically, like I touched on before, it's a screening process. Like,
okay.
We go through a screening process. We got to see exactly what it is that you really like and really want to bring to the team. Because you can't just be like, like we're not just another pair of Jordans where you be like, all right, I can afford it, so I'm gonna go buy it. So we actually want you to try to follow through and follow out what it is that we bring to the table.
Go ahead, Bill.
So I wanted to ask you guys. So there's been people bodybuilding for years and doing things that you do, but it seems that now everybody is really health conscious. People are starting to go to the gym more. They want to be fit. They want to look good. They want to be able to run a certain amount of miles, right? So how does Gym Gang actually, because it worked out for you guys, but how do you actually enable now people to continue to want that? Because for me, I'm a person that I'm on and off, right? So my consistency is hard.
I know.
Sometimes. All right, there goes the bus, right? We're going to get on that short. But I'm just saying, like, how do you keep not only your members, but people who you're training, how do you keep them consistent? How do you keep them determined? Because it's very hard to fall short.
It is.
Even though that there's so many people who want to be healthy.
All right, so I mean, the main thing that, we try to combat against is distraction, because, it's easy to get distracted. And, we have like a lot of little programs where, we'll either get together, we have contests amongst ourselves and stuff like that, to keep it fresh. We'll have, like gatherings and stuff. And especially when we travel, we have like a bulletin where where we have like dates where we're going to be traveling in and out, and people, especially us, we don't want to travel and not look correct, so everybody, sees the bulletin. So if it's a month away, we can actually, train real hard and get prepared for it. So, in terms of, people getting complacent, me personally, I like to get on people. So if I see that, you're not keeping it up, to par, then, me personally, I'm going to get on that person.
So now I want to speak to Savage and Tiki. I want to hear what your guys' intake. How does it feel to be a part of this gang, and what do you want to bring to the table?
Ladies first. Go ahead.
Don't be shy, T. Let's go.
Come
Come
on.
on.
Ladies first. Come on.
Well, for me, what do I want to bring to the table? I really, really would like to recruit the Gym Gang girls. Mm-hmm. They really, really want to work out and into workout. Because with me, I was training with Mark for a year, and Mark obviously got busy. And sometimes, some people you just like, because nobody work out with you, so you just drift away, or you can't be bothered, or maybe come back again, or summertime you get all this, it's just that's not me. It doesn't matter what. My passion is just like gym.
She goes.
And I just, now you talk about my passion, I'm like crazy. I mean, my relationship, my first relationship is my gym.
With you.
I love that the drive, the pain, the heat in my body, and I just love it. So I have to go.
It's funny, we talked about that actually offline, and I was telling them we're going to talk about the story of when I worked out with you guys a few years back, and my legs were killing me. I was walking like a baby calf the next day. felt like my muscles were burning. And she's like, I love that. And I'm like, yeah.
If I don't feel that, I can't. I can't. That's mean I didn't do hard. I didn't work out. If I don't feel the pain the next day, normally you take 2 days. But
Yeah,
what I want
that's
to bring to the table is the gym gang girls to get everybody to. It doesn't matter what age you are, and if you only know my age, but that's not the point. That doesn't matter what age you are. You know, you can still work out. You can still develop your body. You can just, you know, it's for health. For me, it's health. You know, I mean, for the last 10 years, I've been wanting to be healthy. And when I go through life, you know, I just want to be healthy.
But you look great, so.
Thank you.
What about you, Savage?
Man, you say what motivation you need. Well, you know, for me, I set that alarm clock an hour early. I get up, take my time, and get to that gym. My day starts pretty early. Go to the gym, work out for maybe 3 hours, and then get ready for work. And come back home around 1 o'clock. You know, and I just have my baby's 1.5 years old, so she doesn't sleep all night.
Right.
So it's a lifestyle, and you know, when you have people as leaders like Mark, Banner, Brolic, that body type, you gotta go. It's go time. So and not only that, you never know when people want to be knuckleheads and call you out. You always gotta have that mentality of, you know, don't live for tomorrow, live for today. So you always go hard, and I'm ready for you, NDO. Bring it, baby.
Hold on, Sarah. We gonna touch on that. Let's take a break. Let's come back with Banner, and let's add them to this mix. And we know what it is. Gym Gang, they in the building. Famous Flavor Radio.
That guy is all gut, no glory.
This is Famous Radio, live every Monday, 6 to 7 p.m. Let's go.
Yes, indeed. Famous Flavor Radio Live. We here each and every Monday, 6 to 7. Bang, bang. Gym Gang is in the motherfucking building. You already know what it is.
Give them that
Just
number.
add it to the mix. Y'all want to call up, chime in. Y'all want to talk to the gang live. 718-239-9200. The lines is wide open. 718-239-9200. Your favorite app store, DSN BX, where you can stream us live. See what's really going on. Add it to the mix right now. The big homie just stepped in the building. Introduce yourself, man.
What's good, y'all? It's banner time right here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Came in with the damn.
Yeah, he's
Barry
actually
White boy. And I was like, dang, okay.
he's actually the ninth wonder of the world. So get used to that.
So Banner, we already started the conversation, right? But I want to ask you, being that you came into the gang, like I feel like being that, like I said, Red Child, one of my day one dudes, and I feel like without even meeting y'all that I already know y'all, you know what I'm saying, just from following y'all, just seeing y'all moving, seeing y'all progress and shit like that. How was it for you coming in to a machine that was already built, and like you just like you was like a puzzle that when I seen you come on, I was like, yo, Red, who's this nigga right here? Like, who is this nigga right here, son? So how was that like?
It was a blessing, man. Like, not for nothing, I met Red Child. I was just in the gym, just working out, and you know, I never really did footage or nothing like that. But he just saw me, you know, lifting something that I guess people normally didn't lift.
Right.
So, you know, in the middle of the lift, he's just like, yo, you mind if I, he was like, you gonna do that? And I was like, yeah. He was like, you mind if I record this? I was like, cool. So he recorded it, and then he was like, yo, he told me about the situation, told me about Gym Gang. He was like, yo, I want you to meet everyone else. So it was just, it went right along the lines of what I did already.
What you was doing already.
And met Mark, and everybody had a like passion. That's the main thing about it. I vibed with them immediately. So the first time we worked out, you know, it was just already like we were brothers already.
Like y'all was doing it forever.
Yeah.
I have a question for y'all. When y'all in the gym together, how is it when people are, I know people are looking at y'all like, yo, you come in here with the Gym Gang paraphernalia, you got your jackets, your hats, your t-shirts, and they like, yo, and then you out here just lifting things, and it's crazy. So what type of attention is it that you get like in the gym?
They want to join us.
The energy is real. I mean, once they see the brotherhood come together, I mean, honestly speaking, you got no choice but to want to be a part, because you want to be a part of that energy. That energy is going to contribute to you bettering yourself.
I mean, to add to that, I mean, first of all, we can't work out at any small local gyms. Like, it has to be like a really big gym that can house, like a lot of bodies at the same time, especially like, if we all, on a regular day, it can be 6 to 15 of us, so it can't be a Planet Fitness, like
$10 shit ain't working.
Exactly. Because I mean, number one, the other members, they'll probably be intimidated, and we don't want to impose on them, so we rather train at gyms that, like are known gyms for like heavy lifting and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I know how you guys get down, so I'm gonna just tell the story about when I worked out with with Schwartz at the gym. It was like, first of all, it was like I felt like anywhere from like 10 to 15 dudes. So he starts me off. I'm like, yeah, I'm down. I got this. He's like, yeah, you got this. Man, let me tell you something. I went. It was like they tossed me around to each member. Like everybody gave me something to do. By the time I was done.
With you? Right?
Come on, man. Yo, why you always gotta? You always gotta turn it around to something.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. It was kind of crazy.
Oh, Mark said it was crazy. Mark confirmed.
Shut up! I'm talking about workout, not like it was a physical workout, but with clothes on. Come on now. But by the time I finished, I'm talking about my legs felt like spaghetti. The next day, I was at work. I couldn't even sit at my computer, and it takes 2 days, right? Yeah. I'm talking about the following day. I was like this at my computer, scrunched over because I couldn't sit all the way down, and people were laughing at me, and it was horrible. But it was a great workout. I would say that working out with these dudes, you definitely and it's not like they push you, but it's more like a motivator. You know how I heard from a lot of people like getting trained, like some of their trainers are just like hard on them and yelling and screaming.
Yeah, we're not drill sergeants.
They're not like that. They're not drill sergeants. They're definitely like, from what I experienced, it's more like a motivating. Like, yo, you got this. You could do this. So it made me want to get through each rep that everybody had made me go through, but. Like I said, it was definitely a dope experience, and I'm trying to be down. I'm trying to be down with the gym.
Yeah, so she pretty much went through Hell Week before we even created Hell Week.
I did in a day, in one night.
I definitely got a shout out to our gym gang brothers that came along and helped us with the formation of Hell Week. Hodge and my boy Ian Brolick, they're not here today.
Yeah, shout out to Hodge and Brolick.
You got some people out in Cali, right? Mac Truck.
Oh yeah,
shout out to Mac Truck.
That's our brothers now, and we gotta he definitely had his movement going on before we actually met up. Everybody loves Red, so it's easy for him to actually approach people, because everyone tells us that we look too mean and unapproachable sometimes. So we was at the convention in LA, and Red just seen him. He just holler at him, just the way he does, he's a businessman. So, Mac Truck stopped, and before you know it, he was at our booth for like 2.5 hours. We talking, and from that moment on till this day, I mean, he pretty much considers us, as family. So, and we pretty much do the same.
And it's funny you said that because, that's a crazy look right there. I seen the whole video and everything. Mac Truck coming to New York. Y'all rolled out the gym gang red carpet and
Absolutely.
Shit. Y'all even had homie, that's a big homie or whatever on his side come to the hood with Hocus, who's a big homie out here.
Right.
And like, that shit right there was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? That was a big, powerful movement. And actually, I think we got Hocus 4/5 on the line yet.
Yeah, that was actually big, and credit to Red for actually putting that together, because you got the biggest from one side and you got the biggest from the other side, and he actually made the connection, and it actually turned out pretty well.
So I have another question, Mark. You and I've known each other since high school.
Absolutely.
One thing, Mark was always in the gym, always in the weight room, always. My thing is, you guys, you have this, you grown men, but do you plan on actually making like a youth gym gang?
Absolutely.
There's a lot of kids out here fighting obesity,
absolutely,
childhood diabetes. And so I think that would be really good. Do you plan on going to like high
Yeah.
schools? How far young do you want to start?
That's actually
and
our
actually bring
campaign
them
right
in?
now. Our campaign is Gym Gang versus Obesity. So from kids, all the way up to adults, the elderly. I mean, I have clients that's 75, 80 years old. So I mean, it doesn't really, age doesn't really make a difference. It's just how you actually look at the client that's in front of you. So yeah, but we're actually starting, a lot of school programs, a lot of seminars for like abused, kids and women and stuff like that. So, we just trying to give back in every, way, but that we possibly can.
I think that's pretty dope, especially with abuse, because a lot of people use working out as to for frustration.
Right.
But is that a phone call? We all right,
Let's go to
take
the
that.
phone lines. Famous Flavor Radio Live. You on the line with the Gym Gang, baby.
Yo,
Yo, who this, Mo?
Famous, what's good, bro? Hoping for fifth in the building.
Oh, man, salute. Big homie Hocus for Fifth. So we talking to the Gym Gang right now, right, Hoke? And we was talking about how epic the shit was when Mack Truck came to the city. You know what I'm saying? The Gym Gang rolled out that red carpet. You know what I'm saying? And he's a big homie doing what he do on his side. You know what I'm saying? We already know what you do on this side. And the way y'all came together, you know what I mean, for the cause, like the shit was crazy. So what was it like building with him, like in the hill, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. Like Mack Truck in Castle Hill, like, what's up with that?
Yo, shout out to Mack Truck. The big Crip from LA. Shout out to Red Child. Red Child made that connection. Me and the brother was building. I just think that he a good brother, real positive. We both been through our adversities in life, as far as our past go, but so it was a power move for Red Child putting us together, because we rep two different sets that most people would think that be beefing, Blood and Crip. But at the end of the day, we grown men on a positive time now, trying to make a change. So that was just a big power move. And he's a good brother, man. I really like him a whole lot, man. And I think he got a good head on his shoulders. I can't wait to go out there, go to his hood and meet them. I've never been to LA ever. Word. So shout out to Mack Truck coming through my hood, showing love.
So do you think, Hocus, that right there will start to open the doors like that, as far as putting everybody together and showing that, yo, listen, if we could coexist and rock out, y'all could do the same, like you know what I mean? Like, what do you think about that?
Nah, most definitely. Like you said, he's the big homie over there. He's well respected in the streets and beyond, and the same over here for me. And, we both got a lot of followers and people that look up to us. And I think them watching that, everybody liked it. They got a whole bunch of views, a whole bunch of likes and comments, because it resonated with people. It's showing people that, like, we got a bigger, I don't want to say enemy, but it is what it is, man. Like, we got put like this, we got a bigger battle to face, a bigger war out here, man. Like, we being killed in the streets. Oh, they don't see fucking blue and red. They see black. You know what I mean? They see black and brown. And, we got a bigger battle to fight. And together, we more powerful and stronger. So, hell yeah.
I appreciate you even taking out the busy time. The big New York remix is on them airways right now. Hocus for Fifth on the check-in. Salute, homie. I appreciate you.
Hope, what up?
You're ready.
Good nigga, Hope.
All right, so
my guys.
I appreciate you, Hope. You already know what it is.
All right, bro.
All right.
Anytime, bro.
Yes, sir.
You're ready.
So Hocus mentioned war. What does war mean when it comes to the Gym Gang? And I know y'all started off with a certain amount of members. I don't know if y'all have a count right now of how many current members y'all have. Some people was day one. Some people didn't last. What is the names like, or what does the name Dominican Hope mean to Gym Gang right now?
Well, Dominican Hope was he was a past member. We had to let him go for certain reasons, and because we decided to take Gym Gang to another level, and the things he was conducting wasn't too much. It wasn't for us, so we just had to let him do what he was doing, and that basically was that.
All right. What does the name Mike Machine mean to Gym Gang?
Mike who?
Oh, Mike Rasheed.
Yeah.
Mike Rasheed. Mike Rasheed was somebody that we reached out to when we first went to LA. Me, Hodge, Banner, Mark, and I believe
P.
P. We all went to LA, and we wanted to do something with Mike Rasheed, and we thought Mike Rasheed was going to respond to us in a way as where we can do some business together. That never happened. So I mean, things just fall in places.
Well, actually, we
Bad places.
We, us and Mike, we actually we spoke, in the gym, for about an hour. We came to, a few mutual agreements and so on and so forth. Nothing that was edged in stone or anything like that. But, him and Red Child was, actually, speaking, via email and stuff, and the lines got crossed or whatever. And I don't, we don't like to start anything, or we don't like to be fire starters or anything like that. But if we feel disrespected, then we're gonna handle it. The way
Funny you say fire, Mark. Hold on. What's going on with the firefighter?
But well, listen. Before we
What's
get
up with that, Savage?
Before we get
all
to
gut,
that,
no glory, man. All gut, no glory. I'm coming for you, baby.
before
I'm gonna drag you through the mud.
Before we even get on that, to add the Mike Rasheed situation, I really thought Mike. When I looked at Mike as the type of individual that wants to help brothers of his kind. That's why I reached out to him. But then when we reached out to him, we figured he wasn't that type of person. His silence became a little disrespectful, and we challenged him. And then that's what led to the iron addict situation out in L.A. But as far as the firefighter out in Newark, I don't want to give him too much light, but that I think there was a ceasefire on that, if I'm not mistaken.
Ceasefire.
It was a white flag?
I think
Squeeze him out.
On the street, shout out to NDO Champ. Our brother NDO Champ gave us a call, and he asked us to respectfully leave that alone. And we decided to leave it alone because it was confusing because we thought we was having a problem with NDO when we really didn't have a problem with NDO. We had a problem with a person in their camp who tried to basically use their platform to get his point across. So we basically did a eliminate process, and we found out it was some kid that was next to their camp trying to basically use their platform for all of us for him to go to war. But I told him, like I told Mr. Firefighter, I said, listen, we don't got a problem working out with you, but at the end of the workout, you got to take your shirt off. And he didn't want to agree to that, so we can't work out.
That's lovely.
So shout out to NDO though.
Yeah, we're gonna settle our differences on the gym floor. So
that's where
that's guaranteed.
I mean, that's where everything starts and that's where everything stops.
Exactly.
It's in the gym floor. So,
but hold on, Mark. I want y'all to understand this, right? So when y'all make a decision to call out Gym Gang and you guys want to challenge us, just know it's always going to be in a gym. So if you hear us talk crazy, it's never nothing personal. It would never leak outside the gym. We're talking about lifting weights. But do remember, when you do challenge Gym Gang, there will be a lot of humiliation and embarrassment. I just want you guys to know that. Don't take it personal. We will clown you to death, and we will make your clientele disappear. So just always keep that in the back of your head, because not only we're gonna expose you. I'm talking about really expose you.
All right.
I mean, and to add to that, I mean, if anyone feels like, they should or want to call out any one person, just know that the whole army is coming. So there is no, I want to challenge Mark and you only going to see me show up, in a spaceship. We're going to have the tanks. We're going to have the battleships, helicopters, everything, hovercraft, and we're going to knock on the door, come outside.
Man, I would love to see one of those situations go down, because that has to be super crazy. Because you think about it, you come and you like, listen, we're gonna take you down or whatever. There's a lot of shit talking, but I'm just talking about and then what happens when you get clowned and you gotta walk out the gym?
Yeah, it's crazy
in front of everyone.
It's crazy.
Looking like a loser.
I mean, if you're on your turf, that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? I mean, at the end of the day, we're bodybuilders, so, we actually, the way we train is not specifically to, lift the entire gym. I mean, even though we do have, a lot of guys that's very, very strong, but the goal is, to look your best, and to be as healthy as possible. To be strong, I mean, anybody can, train to be strong, but at the end of the day, you have to walk around and tell everybody how much you lift, as opposed to looking like you're strong and, everyone actually sees you and puts numbers towards you without even asking you.
Now, with working out and lifting, it's just not that. It's a diet, right?
It's a lifestyle.
Please tell me what your diet is about.
So, now, of course, the diet is practically 80% of how your physique actually turns out. So, in order for your body to actually change, I mean, yes, you have to train very intensely. You have to implement cardio, but your nutrition has to be on point. You like it's a three-headed monster. You can't do two without the other one. You can't do one without the other two. It has to be three, and you once you're consistent, with doing all three, then change is just around the corner.
So how was it meeting CT Fletcher? What was that like?
Well,
okay, go ahead, Mark.
It was, first of all, he's, CT, we definitely look up to him as, as the guy or one of the guys that, that paved the way for, colored and urban people, in the fitness industry. We respect him fully. We of course we didn't know him before the actual battle. It was just videos and admiration and stuff like that. But once you call a challenge, the admiration goes out the window. You there to just fight to the finish. So,
but it was that big for you going out to LA and all that?
It was cool. Like meeting CT was, actually meeting him versus what you see online and everything like that. Meeting him was a blessing, man, because he got a lot of years on him, and even though it was a battle and everybody was gritting their teeth,
right?
After the battle was over, it was all love.
Right, I seen y'all go chop it up, eat.
It was all love. And
he invited us.
And he talked to us like we were his own.
Right.
That's what's up.
And embraced us. So
Savage, you was out there?
Yes, sir.
How was it for you? Like that,
it was a humbling experience. It was a humbling
You know
experience. It was crazy at the same time, but it was humbling. Definitely humbling.
All right, I want to get to what the ladies want to know because my timeline's going crazy, and the ladies want to know about Gym Gang, the lifestyle outside of the gym now. Are any one of you currently or able to maintain relationships outside of between work, gym? I'm just saying,
relationship or not, part 2, right?
You know what I'm saying? Because we had a relationship on our show last week, and it was a 50-50 thing. But being that you guys are surrounded by so much women that just want to be around the lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
All right, so let me first start it off. All right, now I'm gonna try to be.
Niggas, I'm gonna keep it real, more niggas think y'all niggas just work out and fuck bitches all day.
Yeah.
So let me
Niggas
try
think
to.
that's what it's about.
Let me try to be as frank and as simple as possible. So being that we look so intimidating, the women actually are afraid of us. So, we never really had any trouble, with women or anything like that because, they say we're unapproachable and stuff like that. So we're actually good. We're good boys. We stay at home.
You don't go with Mark? That's what you don't go with?
No, it's funny that you say that though. Like for real, as a woman, a man like who's that big is very intimidating because you're like, yo, what if this dude is like crazy? He just like slaps like my neck off, or like what if he's we laying in bed, this my boo, and he just like fall and he's like a deep sleep, and his arm is just like a weight on my chest, and I'm like, boo, get up, I can't breathe. You think about. I think about stuff like that, but like a dude who's really big, it's very intimidating. And that's just my point of view as a woman. You know, it's like that's scary. What you
Tiki,
gotta,
let me ask you, Tiki.
what you gotta say about it? What you think about that? If women are intimidated.
Some women are, some women are not.
Yeah, that's scary.
Not me.
What Tiki said? Not me.
Not me.
Tiki, you working out with them. It's like, I don't know. But, it look good.
Yeah, but they're brothers. So I don't look at them like that. No.
Every woman that we've come across, they just walk right by us because they like, man, you guys are too intimidating, and they just keep it moving. So we don't really have any trouble and stuff like that,
Wow.
Well, as far as like, what if you are approaching a woman? Do you find that women are still like?
I'm actually afraid, so I don't never have that trouble.
Why are you fronting?
I'm actually afraid.
Why are you fronting, Schwartz? He's fronting for the camera. What about anybody else? Like
My lady, she works part-time FBI. I can't do nothing.
Oh,
okay. So we got one relationship.
She like, I don't care how much you live.
She does not play around.
Banner?
I'm gonna sit this question out.
Okay.
Well, I want to hear from a female. As a female, working out and lifting weights and part of this gang, are men intimidated by you?
Yes, definitely.
Definitely.
Why?
But they still approach.
Oh,
But they be like,
That's
you be
still-
with all them big gym gang niggas. Like, I ain't fucking with you like that.
Yeah,
I
they
know one of them
do.
is
They do
smashing.
think I'm all that, but I said, look, they're just they're just brothers. It's not.
I'm not believing.
It's not. Believe
like if I'm in the street.
what are you starting now? Come on.
No,
Yeah,
that's
no,
fine.
he always
Tiki,
starts
I'm
shit.
just saying.
He always
If
starts
I'm
shit. What you
just
trying to
in the
start?
street and my lady or a lady that I'm trying to approach is surrounded by y'all all day, like we can't talk about. nothing else.
Excuse me. That's why I'm single.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
But you ready
Right?
to mingle? You ready to mingle, T?
Oh, ready to mingle.
Let's hey, guys, she's single. She may lift more than you. She may lift more than you.
She definitely, it's
But
a
you
strong
ready-
possibility that she's gonna lift more than you. It's a very strong
But
possibility.
you know what? That's a motivating. That's a motivated woman, right?
It's not
Make
about
you-
the weight,
Absolutely.
though. It's not about the weight. It's
just
about. To me, it's stamina. About how much reps I can do. It's not so much. I have nothing to prove.
You heard that,
I'm not.
The
it's
key
not about
word
the weight.
though is stamina.
That's right. Believe me, I got stamina.
You going left again, man? Listen, let's go to a commercial and come back with Big Hard, man.
It's Famous Flavor Radio, and we are here. We got the Gym Gang bang banging in
Bang,
the
bang.
building.
Bang.
Bang, motherfucking bang. Yeah, I know what it is.
Big
man.
homie just stepped in the building. Introduce yourself, man.
Yeah, this is D Hodge. What's good?
What up?
So, Hodge, let them know, because we did the roll call already. Let them know how long you been down with Gym Gang and what's your position.
Since the beginning. This the birth of, since we, before Gym Gang even started, man, we was like banging out, without the name. And but I'm like main core member, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And since 2010 though, since it arrived.
That's what's up. Yo, Hodge, I be seeing you with a lot of bags, B. Like, what's up with the plug on them bags, B? This nigga Hodge is in the mall every day, though. That's why I was asking Marvin, like, yo, what do y'all do outside of Gym Gang? What's the life? Like, niggas think y'all really just smash chicks and work out. That's it.
We work.
Okay.
Well, I'm a trainer.
Okay.
I train everybody. I got a handful of celebrities that I train in cities, and in the later part of the day I come home and train. Like my peoples that I actually know. From the Westchester area and stuff like that. So.
Damn. I'm gonna be down.
Ray, you want to be...
No, I'm gonna, because
She's supposed to have been part of Gym Gang a long time ago, but she flaked.
No, I'm getting ready to be down with you guys.
We
For
gonna
real.
leave you to Tiki.
We get a lot of that too. People, everybody
No, you know
wants
what
to
it
be down
is,
until
too?
you get them in the gym.
Yeah, right?
And it's like,
Never see it
I
again.
work out.
the dog ate my homework.
Never see it again.
Too busy going on flights.
Nah, first of all, let's not even go there. Y'all know I went to the gym with y'all. Y'all know I puts in work, right? But like Tiki
Famous.
said, it's hard when you're working
Yeah,
out by
yeah.
yourself sometimes, right? It's hard when you don't have somebody like motivating you. And there's times like, you know, I set the alarm and I'm like, oh man, trying to get up to work out. It's hard. I have to mentally prepare myself and talk to myself. So it's hard when you're by yourself.
All
right,
listeners, outside of work.
Listeners, please
Like, you
do
got a
not
group of
listen to
people
her
that-
because I used to text her every day. Rain, what's up? Rain, what's up? Rain, what's up? Yo, the dog ate my homework. Yo.
No, you know what? In my defense, Swartz, you already know my sons were little at that time. So it was hard to find a babysitter to actually go out of work. My sons are grown, so now there is no excuse. So I'm waiting for those texts.
Mark, I still be hitting her like, yo, Rain, we going
Thank
to
you.
gym today.
Yo, you're alive.
Thank you, famous.
I'm about to
Thank
cook
you.
right now. I'm about to cook right now. I'm about to.
Thank you, famous.
No.
I need something else.
All right, so you know what? Then y'all challenge me. I
Say no
accept
more.
that challenge.
That's
Hell
it.
Okay,
We
help
was waiting for that.
Ring,
We was waiting for that.
Ring the sun up
Tiki,
my
you got it,
elbow.
Tiki.
When I come here looking like I can't walk or something,
Yeah.
you already know why. You already know why.
So what's to close out the show? What's next for Gym Gang, right? Like what's next, Mark? Like where do y'all want to see the brand Gym Gang go? It's becoming more than just a fitness group. The marketing is crazy. The visuals is crazy. The apparel is crazy. What's next? What's in the works for Gym Gang? Or what would you like to see to be the next step?
Yeah, Red, take it first.
Well, you know, I truly believe Gym Gang. We're looking forward to getting our first gym. That's number one.
That's
We want to shoot for our first gym. I think that would be great, along with you know, continuing building a brand. And who knows, it may turn into a franchise. Hopefully, we'll get some rich tycoon that'll knock on the door and want to come partnership with us.
Yeah, and you know, to add to that, I mean, you know, being that we have like, you know, people that want to come on board like from different states and stuff like that, you know, we're definitely trying to, you know, get a flagship gym here first, you know, and then, you know, franchise out, you know, in the major cities and, you know, that we can do. But, you know, adding to that, you know, Red has something up his sleeves, you know, about some television coming up soon. So
Okay, Love and Hip Hop Gym Gangs.
I don't know. I think we'll probably ruin that show.
Well, right now, I've been shooting to try to get us a show for, you know, for the fitness community, because there's no show out there right now. So especially with the dynamics of how we're moving, I think it would benefit the whole gang, and not only that, it'll bring a lot of information to the general public in a friendly way.
What's up?
That is definitely.
Y'all heard it here first. Famous Flavor Radio Live. I want to thank the whole Gym Gang for coming out, support the movement. What's the website, Red?
www.gym-gang.com.
All right, so
Also-
everybody, go ahead, Red.
And also, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's gymgangtv.com.
All right, everybody want to just roll call they gram or whatever info they. Everybody want to get in touch with y'all?
You can find me at gymgang_banner time on Instagram. And
Okay.
yeah, that's it. Just IG.
Yeah, I'm Swartz here. Is Gym Gang _Swartz.
Gym Gang _Savage.
Gym Gang _Hodge, HODGE.
I got Tiki's.
Yeah, Red.
Oh, you can find me at gymgang_red174.
You got Tiki's info?
Tiki's, what's yours, T? TEAKI 1013.
All right.
Yes, sir. Y'all already know what it is. Full show will be up later on. www.famousflavor.com. Till the next show, we got 848 cast next week. Big shout to our sponsors, Core Water.
Google and Sapien Consultants.
Till the next time.